Welcome to Genius in a Bottle,
an informative science production.
Our purpose for today is to determine whether different objects will float or sink in 3 different substances. Our first substance is honey.
We are going to pour the honey into a glass container over the back of a spoon
so as not to make a mess. Pour it so that it is about a quarter full.
Oh, yes.
And stop.
That's good.
Out of that sticky situation. Let's move on to that vegetable oil.
A great, versatile, all-purpose oil. Can you say, pour? I can't hear you. Vamos! Perfecto. As you can see, the water has seeped under the oil due to the water's greater density. Our fourth and ultimate step
is to place the different objects into the container to see what will float and what will sink. The first object that we will be placing into the concoction is a dry piece of pasta.
Why don't you just drop it like it's hot?
Fine, I will.
As you can see, it has fallen into the water. Our next object will be this dried nut.
As you can see, it is slowly sinking into the blue substance.
Or as I call it back in the States, water.
Our next object is a blueberry. Let's see what it does.
It has fallen into the oil. Our next object is a Lego toy. Let's drop it into the substance. It is right where the oil is. Our next object is this metal hardware
Appliance.
Let's see what happens.
Sunk all the way to the bottom.
Right to the bottom.
Whoa. To conclude this experiment,
the substances that were experimented with and observed either had a greater density than the oil and the water and sunk to the honey, or
were less dense than the honey and stayed in the water. And one object was less dense than the honey and the water and floated in the oil.
That was a job well done! Woohoo!